Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my crazy review on 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 2, Episode 7. I'm not your baby. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and to all of my new subscribers, everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? Having one that just would be nice. Cause everybody needs a sweet old auntie, right? So welcome to Auntie's Advice. Welcome to the family, and to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul. Thank you all so much for your continued support. If I had to rate last night's episode of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, I would rate it a B. I thought that it had its ups, its downs, its highs, its lows, and I am just ready to get into it. Okay, so let's start this party right. Let's start this party quickly. Right? Okay, so the first couple that I want to talk about is Jenny and Sumit. Of course, we know that Jenny is is in India for her third time. Maybe the third time will be a charm, bitch. Okay, we don't know, but we're just hoping for it. All right. And she is going out on a boat ride with Sumit and his friend. Of course, we know that Jenny has gone over to India, and she does not have any receipts. She doesn't have the receipts from Sumit indicating that he is divorced, all right, or that he is even proceeding to get a divorce. And so Jenny is a little bit concerned about this. Not concerned enough to stay her ass at home. Not concerned enough to make sure that this mofo did what he was supposed to do, but just concerned enough to worry the hell out of him. Now, after all, Jenny is 78, okay? No, I'm just kidding. Jenny is an old woman, so she's used to worrying a mofo to death, okay? The older you get, the more you worry a mofo to death. And so basically, you know, she just wants to be with him, and she hasn't counted up the cost to be with Sumit, all right? And so they're on a boat, and it comes out that Sumit's friend knew about the relationship. He knew that Sumit was married, but he didn't say anything to Jenny about it. That's not an aha moment, because they have bro code, okay? And they should have bro code. I really do believe that he didn't do anything wrong. Come to find out, he is actually trying to get a divorce of his own, and has been trying to get this divorce for 5 years. So of course that made Jenny raise up, and she was like, well, why didn't you, why weren't you able to get one? And he said, because they are just having a dispute about money, okay, and he's unable to pay it. So Jenny says to Sumit, you're able to pay yours, right? And so Sumit was like, I mean, yeah, I'm going to tell you, whatever. Let's worry about getting the house fixed up the way that you want the house fixed up. And then we'll go and we'll go down to the lawyer's office so that you can see the divorce papers. And Jenny is willing to go for that. But the friend was like, it's unfair, Sumit. You need to make sure that you do this tomorrow, and that you let her know what the real truth is, the real dealio, okay? And I think that, we're going to just probably see some preliminary papers. I'm not even shocked, nor do I really care, because I think that they have been on the episode too long, and I'm not really that interested in their story. But anyway, we're going to move on for them. The next couple that I want to talk about is Alyssa, and Biniam, baby. Let me tell you something. She went over there, right, with her mama. And mama went to a hotel room, got her a night's rest. And now she is going to the house that Biniam has provided for the two of them. We all saw the house, and we didn't see it in detail as we did this time. Bitch, you talk about living in a hellhole. So the mother gets there, she is already, just like, okay, this neighborhood is horrible. Alyssa whatever her name is, Lady A meets her mother at the car. And the mother was like, I'm a little bit frazzled because I walked to the store and I was able to get some of the things that I wanted to get. And, the poverty is really bad here. Now, I've seen poverty before, but it's really, really bad here. And so, she's like, I know. So the mom is walking up to the apartment because she's going to now get a tour. And she has to step over all of this crap in order to get there. And she said, well, this is going to be a pleasant walk for you when you're 9 months pregnant. And so the daughter's like, relax, mom, chill out, mom, wait till you see this bitch inside. So they get inside and it is a complete and total hellhole. I mean, the kitchen didn't have a refrigerator, food was set out, bugs was bzz, bzz, bzz. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. The bathroom, of course, we know had mold, black mold and mildew look like all over the place. She actually slept in the bed with him that night. I would not have been able to do it. That's when you talk about desperation. There's nothing that would have, bitch, I would have sat up in the bed with a plastic bag on me. I'd have been looking like a condom. I would have had me a plastic bag on my ass, honey, and I'd have been sitting up in the tree like all damn night, like fuck, oh my God. But he was making up the bed and everything, and so it looks like they slept in the bed together. So the mother was like, look, I'm not bad and bougie. I'm not trying to put my nose up to you. I am just accustomed to another way of living. And this is just absolutely unacceptable. So Biniam says, you know what? I have another place that I have been working on, and I want y'all to come on over to that place and see that place. And so they go to another apartment. I knew from seeing all them clothes hanging out the front gate. Bitch, when they walked in there, it looked like a construction site from the beginning where they was just putting walls in. It looked like somebody had been living there, bitch. It was hamburger buns, beer. People had actually been sitting their asses on there. I don't know if that was dust from construction, them trying to put up walls or what. But this place was worse than the other place. I had the heebie-jeebies so cotton freaking bad. He was like, we got 2 bedrooms. The 2 bedrooms was just junked up. The walls was just, it was absolutely horrible. And then the mother said, well, do you got a bathroom in this bitch, okay? So they go to the, the bathroom, and at least there is a toilet seat there. But there's still no shower. She asked, the mother was like, does the toilet work? And he said, yes. But they soon start smelling the stench and realized, bitch, oh. Okay, Auntie, get it. Bitch, they start smelling that mofo, and they was like, it is just, I was devastated. I'm trying not to gag. Oh my God, like my gag reflexes was on 1,000, y'all. I just was like, oh my God. And the sad part about it is he was like, in order for me to get an apartment that she is accustomed to living in, I wouldn't be able to afford it. He really, with what he had, really tried his best. Not only did Biniam try with 1 apartment, but he tried with 2. You can see the sincerity in his heart that he really does want her to be there with him. But bitch, it's not. It ain't doing it. But the mother recognized it. She thanked him for it. And she told him she appreciates it, but it's just not acceptable. And so, Biniam, of course, you can see that he really wanted her to like it. He thought that he was going to like it. She was a little irritated with him because she said, I've been talking to you every day and for the last couple of months, and you never communicated any of this stuff to me. He should have really allowed her to, to like find the place or whatever, because he wasn't able to find the place. He tried the best with what he had, the income that he had, but And I think it's so very, very honorable. So don't get it twisted. Don't think that I'm really trying to be negative about it, but because he really did try his best. But his best just isn't good enough. It's just not up to par, and it's not, neither of the areas are safe enough for her and a newborn baby. And so, the mother asked him, how long, Benny, do you think it would take for you to get this done? And he said 2 weeks. And the mother was like, you know what, if you had a crew of maybe 21, 25 mofos, then maybe you could, you would be able to get this done. But the way that it is now, right now, there's no way you could get this done in 2 weeks. So the mother suggests that she stays in a hotel that's close to the airport, close to the hospital, which I totally agree. The next couple that I want to talk about is Jhoon and Devin. Jhoon takes his raggedy ass over there to Devin. Devin is absolutely devastated, okay? She is giving up everything to go over to be with this mofo. But I don't know why she can't pick up on a lie. This man been lying to her from the giddy up. So, of course, now he's feeling like the asshole that he should be feeling like. He goes over to the Airbnb and asks her to come outside, okay? He don't want to have these conversations in front of her mother. And I would be like, you know what, whatever you got to say, mofo, you're going to say this in front of my mother because I'm not going to be translating. I'm not going to be interpreting anything. You can say it in front of my mother. My mother is here. She sees this this embarrassment, this piece of shit that you got me in, okay? So anyway, he comes in, he begins to try to confess. He first apologizes for telling all the cotton freaking lies that his sorry ass been telling. Y'all, ain't he sorry? That is one sorry mother, okay? He goes into trying to apologize for, the predicament that he has found himself in. He told her that he had been taking his money, that he got a job. Hear me? For all of y'all that don't watch, but wait for me to say it, okay? He told her that he got a job as a delivery guy so that he could have time to take naps and rest during the day. He didn't want something that he had to work in overnight or he had to pull in more hours. He said he just wanted her to be there and he wanted the baby to be there, but he also wanted to pay off his debt. He said that he has made $3,000, right? And the $3,000 that he made, he gave to his mother because he said that he doesn't know how to manage funds. So, of course, now he's standing there and he is, confessing to everything that he has done. But this mofo, at this point, the damage has been done. Devin told him, you know what? I was working 17 hours and taking care of the kids. No, bitch, you wasn't working 17 hours and taking care of no kids. Either you was working 17 hours and somebody else was taking care of the kids, or you was working 7 hours, bitch, and you was using the other 17 hours to take care of the kids. There's no way in the world that Devin was working all of those jobs in that amount of time, period. She don't even look like it. Plus, she was getting too many Botox and fillers and plastic surgeries and all of that shit. So when did she have an opportunity to work 17 hours a goddamn day to take care of them kids? Now, look, we know you in a bad predicament. We know you got the short end of the stick. But, bitch, you ain't got to lie, okay? And right now, as far as I'm concerned, your ass is lying about the situation, okay? But, okay, I digress, and we're going to get on back to the issue. So she gets, she definitely talks about, not wanting to be with him anymore. How she was disappointed with him lying to her. She couldn't believe that he would lie to her. And, and be just a sorry mother, okay? And so he's standing there without a defense. Because, now he feels like everything going to be cool in the game because, he basically, is coming out with his little lie factor. And so I'm just like, you know what? Devin decides that she's going to go in. She told him she don't think she want to be with his ass anymore. She goes into the apartment. Her and her mom have packed up. They're going to go and stay in a hotel because they do not feel safe in the neighborhood. She said, bitch, we're not even able to walk around this. And so, basically, that, Jhoon walks away and says, you know what, game over. I didn't win. I shouldn't have lied and all of that kind of stuff. This is a lazy mofo. He started talking about how he didn't get a good, education in the universities and all of that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, you knew that this was going to turn out sour. You had to have known. There's no way that you thought that this was going to turn out good, especially with all the lies that he's told. And he has not considered at all the children and the ramifications. And of course, the mother is there. I know the mother been cussing his bitch ass out, but they haven't been allowing us to see it. But I would love to see it. And I'm going to tell you right now, last but god daggone not least, is Brittany and Jason. I'm going to tell you right now, this mofo had me on the edge of my god daggone seat. Did it, y'all? I'm telling you, this couple, okay, so she is at the hotel. She is putting her eyelashes on and her wig on and everything because, you know, they are supposed to be going to his parents' house, okay? But she first wants an apology. So he comes in with this sorry-ass apology talking about, I'm jealous. In this country, you don't embrace another man, okay? Because, you know, it's just not what you do. And she was like, you know, my custom, I come from America. I'm American, and in my custom, we hug one another when we greet. So he was like, you can't grab no man around here. She said, well, if he's American, bitch, I'm grabbing him. I'm hugging him. I'm doing whatever I got to do. He talks about, you know, basically he's talking about PDA, but that wasn't PDA. All she's doing is just hugging. Someone looked it up for me, and there is no law that says that you cannot hug. It says that, you know, a lot of the men will not hug you back or anything like that. You know, it's not appropriate, but it's not against the law, okay? And it's not against Islam custom. Okay, now I know somebody going to tell me in the comment section that I'm lying, but somebody looked it up, and I'm telling you right now, it ain't something that you can go to damn jail for, okay? So he need to pipe his ass down. And so, of course, she has a conversation with him, and she tells him that she doesn't want to be controlled. He tells her that he's jealous and she needs to change her life. She needs to change who she is. So she in the car, you know, going off like a typical ghetto American girl, and she's going off in the car. You know what? I'm not even going to say ghetto. I'm just going to say a typical free woman. When you are a free woman, the last thing that you want a mofo to tell you is that you have to change your life, or you have to change what it is that you're used to doing. No, fuck that. I'm going to still be me. Now, I'm going to try to respect your religion. The thing about it was he was talking to her, and he went to grab her hair, and she flinched. And I was like, you know what? This mofo done hit her ass. This mofo done went upside her head before. Or at least he has been aggressive enough that she is fearful with that, because when he went to grab her head, her automatic instinct was she flinched. If she didn't have an altercation with him or anything like that has happened to her before, she wouldn't have flinched like that, y'all. Y'all know y'all saw that. Check them T's, y'all. Y'all know y'all saw that. So she was riding, and she was telling him, I don't want to control you, you know, and you're not going to control me. And he was like, I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. So she was like, you really don't love me if you don't want me to be who I am. And he was like, you don't love me because you won't change. And so, of course, you know, he has, you know, the jihad that he wants her to wear. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm saying it wrong. Please forgive me. And he was like, you know, I want you to wear this. And she was like, I'm not wearing it in the house. I'll put it on as we get closer to the house. I noticed that both of them were driving without seatbelts on, bitch. Let me tell you something. You need a seatbelt on. But anyway, so they're driving and everything, and they're arguing. And, she tells him that he's being extra. And, you know, he's acting out of the pocket. But the bad thing was that she came up into the parents' house. She's already coming in there with a lie on her tongue, a lie in her heart, a lie in her mouth, okay? So the situation wasn't going to turn out right anyway, because they had already told this woman, Brittany, what it is that they expected from her. The expectations were already out there. Brittany is the one that's sitting up there, coming up in there with a lie, knowing damn well that she is not available to marry him, but hasn't been truthful and forthcoming with the damn truth. So she sits down in there, and, you know, the parents, you know, start drilling and asking her questions. The father, you know, wants to know when they're going to get married. He says, you know, we're going to call the daddy, we're going to get his permission, and by Sunday, bitch, y'all going to be married, so y'all can go ahead on and have sex and knock them boots up in the hotel, and y'all can be together. And so, of course, you know, TLC has told us that the mother has not wanted to film because of her religious beliefs. So we have been seeing the back of the mother's head and her ass. Okay, she's been giving us her ass to kiss, right? So no, we respect it. Okay, we respect that she doesn't want to be on camera. So the father, so you know, he's telling her that, the father is asking her, can she get married by Sunday? So she's like, Sunday? No, I told you that, my family and friends can't get their tickets. They can't, do this. They can't do that. And so the father was like, what are you talking about January? We thought that we was going to be able to, have y'all married by Sunday. And she's like, no, everybody they can't do what they need to do. So I'm saying, Brittany, the fuck are you there for? But anyway, I think that Brittany thinks that she can live there and get a divorce there and just, roll around in the hay with them and have fun. Bitch, this is not a summer vacation. Okay, you are not an exchange student. You are going over there to marry a mofo. So the father said, well, did the bitch, has she converted? And so, he was like, no, she ain't converted. He said, has she, since she's been in America, has she studied anything about Islam, about our religion or anything? So he asked her and she was like, no, because you ain't going to force it on me. If you force it on me, then I'm not going to respect it. Brittany, it doesn't make a difference. You have already made up in your mind that you are not going to convert. You said that before you went over there. But the two of them are not listening. So, bitch, let me tell you something. After she said that stuff about January, and he said, you know what, that's all right. I'll teach you. I'll teach you like a baby. You'll learn like a baby. And she was like, you know what, you better go head on with that bullshit, okay? Don't be sitting up there talking about I'm a baby. He was like, you are a baby. You my baby. And she was like, no, I'm not your baby. Girl, next thing you know, mama that said that she did not want to be filmed, mama came over and said, like, let me tell you. Mama came over there and said, you know what? You don't have no damn respect, okay? You don't have no respect for the religion. If a man tell you that you are his baby, you are not to tell him no. You are to tell him, yes, baby, I am your baby. So Brittany was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Okay, and she was like, I want my son to get married this year. I'm sick of waiting on you. He been dating you a whole damn year. What you think, we got 5 or 10 years to be waiting for him to marry you? So the mother kirks out on her and everything. The father's trying to take the father said that he was looking like the hell is what the hell is going on? I thought you said you didn't want to be taped, baby. Mama came over there and jumped up in her face and was like, get the fuck out my face. Let me tell you something, mama. You was disrespectful. You were disrespectful. You had no right to talk to that young lady like that. That is his problem. Then they said that the bitch, they said she's still on social media. Okay, she's showing her ass and everybody's going to say that she is a prostitute. How degrading and disrespectful of them. Now, let's tell the truth. Let's keep it 100. Brittany does have some racy pictures and stuff like that, half naked, half baked, on her Instagram page and on her, social media platform. But at the end of the day, she got the body. She can do it. She's young. She's single. She's free. She can do whatever the hell she want to do. It's up to you on whether or not you watch it. But the father thinking that, he said, if you convert and you do every goddamn thing that he tells you to do, we'll take care of you. Brittany already told him in the car, I'm probably not the one for you, but you need to go ahead on and marry your cousin. He doesn't want to marry his cousin. He want to marry her, but he said that you have to change. My mama and my daddy said you got to change. The mother told her to get the fuck out her face. The mother sat up there and told her that she wasn't going to wait for her no more. She was tired of that. She ready for her son to get a wife and have some children. And this bitch is dragging her ass about it, and actually Brittany is. So 2 wrongs don't make a right. But what I'm saying is, for the mother to jump up in her face like that and go the hell off, and they calling her prostitutes and all this old kind of stuff, was absolutely ignorant and disrespectful as dog. I don't know what. The mother had no right to talk to Brittany like that. And the thing about it is, the Brittany was defenseless because she didn't even have nobody that had her back out there, number one. The bitch knows she was lying, so she already knows she lied. You know what I'm saying? But for the mother to jump up in her face like that, I thought that was absolutely disrespectful, and she should not have talked to her like that. And Brittany, got up and was like, I don't understand what's going on. I'm sorry, I'm not good enough for y'all. And it just exploded. It exploded. The father, when Brittany ran out, the father said, go check on her. You could tell that the father has a heart, but the mama, who has been trying to keep her mouth shut and stay off the screen, brought her ass on there and disrespected Brittany as far as I was concerned. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Y'all think that I think she disrespected her. I think that there's a way to talk to a person and there's a way not to talk to a person. And I don't give a damn if I'm in your house or what. And then you don't even give me the opportunity to understand what you say. You just attacking me because I'm not kissing his ass and I'm not saying yes sir and I'm not saying you're my baby. She said I'm not your baby, and that's what the fuck she meant. But the mother gonna tell her women here don't have a right to say no. Well, you know what? Guess what? I'm out of here. I'm out of here on the first thing smoking because I am going to say no. They want her to totally change who she is. If this mofo say that he is dating her, and I keep saying this repeatedly, you cannot change a person. You have to accept them the way that they are. And this mofo wants her, but he does want to control her. He wants to reign and lord and rule over her. Brittany ain't having that shit. Excuse me. But Brittany's not having that. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. Again, this was my review of 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 2, Episode 7, I'm Not Your Baby. Please make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, do all of that kind of stuff, and we will see each other on the low. Love y'all. Bye.